EA Sports welcomes you to another great NFL matchup. I'm glad you could join us for tonight's matchup. This should be a very interesting game as the Texans get set to take on the Oilers. Number 3 is just about ready to kick this one away. Should be a return here. From the 8. Slips the tackle. Can't pull him down. Number 12 returns this one to the 29.
Follow your blocking on this run. When you see the lane open, just accelerate right through it.
Houston lines up in a 4-3. Gives the ball off. Number 93 is there for the tackle at the 29-yard line. 2nd and 10. 46 defense in this time. Dropping back. Gets rid of it. And the catch is made. Number 34 makes the play at the 33-yard line.
Long pass, long gain after the catch. They did everything but score on that one.
Very, very effective play call that time. A pickup of 37. The Texans line up in a 4-3. They'll pass on 1st down. He finds his man. Number 94 is there for the tackle at the 14-yard line. So they get 2 first downs on their last 2 plays.
They're getting it done by seeing the whole field and taking what the defense gives them.
They line up in the I formation. It off to the back. Number 34 is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 8.
Look for your guy in the corner of the end zone and let it rip.
And now they're 8 yards away from finishing this drive with a touchdown. Houston lines up in a 4-3. Drops back. Rolling out to his right. The pass goes for 6.
Watch his catch by the tight end. I always say the tight end is always more of a threat in the red zone. He's a big target, and his skills sometimes cause matchup problems for the defense.
The extra point attempt is good. Perfect way to start this one off as they move the ball down the field for the touchdown.
They came out with a plan on offense and executed it to perfection.
Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 16-yard line.
Now it's their turn to do something on offense. They're down by a touchdown early. But these guys have the kind of offense that can score any time they have the ball.
They'll go from the I formation. They'll play things tighter on the outside. With the pass, it's going the other way. The 20. The defense was a bit too aggressive, and they're offside. It's now 1st and 5 after the penalty. The defense is going to play this one very tight. The backs are lined up in an I. Number 41 moves in motion. Pushes it out to the left. Number 94 is there on the stop at the 34.
The blocking just wasn't there on the outside.
Changing things up along the defensive front. Number 9, the motion man. Under pressure, gets rid of it. The pass ball's incomplete. He was in the right place at the right time, and that saved them from giving up a lot of yardage. The Oilers with a 4-man front. Number 7 with a man in motion. Drops back. Pressure coming. Throwing. This pass is incomplete. He somehow got that pass off.
The play didn't work because the quarterback's timing and balance was off. When he starts to feel pressure, he gets a little nervous, and he has to get rid of the ball.
So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. And he chooses not to return this one.
be patient out there. When you see an opportunity, that's when you attack. But don't force it.
1st and 10. The Texans come out in a nickel package. Throws on the run. Complete to the wide receiver. Number 24 is there for the tackle at the 25-yard line. 2nd and 9. Only one man back. Hand it off. Number 31 with the tackle.
A tough running game will make your passing attack even more effective.
And he picks up about 4. Ball on their own 30. The defense lines up in the nickel.
Texans 36. Green 58. Blue 53.
Everyone needs to stay focused here. Hold your blocks, run good routes, and make a good pass. You need to convert this.
The Texans with a 4-man front. Dropping back. Rolling left. Gets the pass off. Right on target to the wide receiver. Number 25 is there on the stop at the 42. And he picks up a lot of additional yardage after making the catch on that one, John.
This is one of the guys they really like to feature in their passing game. He's got all the skills that you look for from the receiver position, and he can really break a game open with plays like that.
Houston comes out in a 4-3. Number 34 goes in motion. Looking in this direction. The 30. The 20. The 31 comes up to make the play. John, they've always considered him one of their home run hitters.
Here's what he does. When he goes through the hole, he gets low and he makes himself small, giving the defense nothing to hit. Then he stretches out and really picks up speed, slashing through the secondary for a big gain.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, and the score is 7-0. Oilers.
Critical situation here. You guys can't make mistakes here in the red zone. Run this play and pick up some solid yardage.
Houston using 3 linebackers. With a counterplay, he's brought down behind the line for a short loss. Big tackle there for a loss and great pursuit there, John.
You can say that again. He knows how to prepare, and it really pays off when you make stops like that.
They'll make this a 2-possession game if they get into the end zone this drive. They're just inside the 20. And he chases him down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
I'll tell you, he's one of the most knowledgeable defenders in the league. He knows how to play the game, and he always knows what's going on.
Long throw. Caught out of bounds.
And this is an incredible play by the defender. You know, he didn't look like he would be there in time. But he jumped over the top of everyone, and he got his hand on it to knock it away.
The kick sails through. It's good.
They couldn't get that final push through the red zone, but their kicker came out and made sure they got at least some points on the board.
Nice kick and returnable. From the 12-yard line.
Now you start to look around and you figure, who are the go-to guys? The guys who can respond and get this game close again.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now. The Oilers line up in a 4-3. Hand it off to the back. In the backfield for a short loss. They went backward on that one.
And that's a very good call by the defensive coordinator. He had a good idea of what was coming, and he called the perfect play to stop it.
The Oilers come out in a 4-3. A little misdirection. Number 96 is there on the stop at the 30-yard line.
When you have a good balance of run and pass on offense, the defense doesn't have a chance to focus in on either one of them. They need to be prepared to cover both options.
In the final play. Rolling. Right to the back. Number 26 comes up to make the play at the 44-yard line.
This is a good one to call.
We're just about down to 1 minute. The Oilers line up in a 4-3. Going to the air on first down. With the pass. The pass falls incomplete. Not one of his better throws, missing long. A little over a minute left. Shifting some personnel up front. The Oilers come out in a 4-3. Incomplete pass. Good timing getting in between the ball and the receiver to save what would have been a big gain. 3rd and long. Let's see what play they choose to keep this drive going. The Oilers with a 4-man front. They're blitzing. It's the pass off. This one falls incomplete. Number 41 was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Number 4 comes into the game for the punt. Number 12 into return. And he signals for the fair catch. Just over a minute still to go. Houston goes with a 4-man front. Hands it off. That breaks free. Number 34 with the tackle at the 21-yard line.
The defense can't afford to take too many gambles by going for a pick when they should just try and knock it down. One mistake can lead to a big play for the offense.
Number 38, the lone back. Handed off to the back. Number 95 is there for the tackle at the 27-yard line.
This is tough running here. Let's watch him as he gets through right here. And he breaks a tackle and keeps moving forward. I'll tell you, this guy's hard to bring down.
Set. Green, 58. Green, 58.
Looking upfield. He shakes the defender. He's spotted at the 39-yard line. He was not going to be denied the first down there, John.
He basically said, get out of my way. I got to get a first down here.
A little over a minute left. Tailback. Number 25 is there on the stop at the 47.
Pass this one to the outside and give your guy a chance to conserve some time by running out of bounds.
Set. Hey.
Dropping back. Gets rid of it. The pass is picked off.
That was a cover 2 scheme, and its basic premise is to keep the play in front of you. You can take calculated risks because you know someone has your back.
So after the interception now, it's 1st and 10. Number 7 will work out of the shotgun. Pump fakes. It's broken up.
Taking shots like that will really affect his rhythm with his receivers. One thing you don't want to do when trying to get a late scoring drive is turn the ball over. They're already behind as it is, and they can't afford to be down anymore. So it's all about smart decisions by the offense.
Number 11 moves in motion. Launches it deep to the left. He made the 20, the 10. The pass goes for a touchdown.
I'll tell you, this is nice work by both the quarterback and the receiver in his play. Watch it here. He reads the coverage, looks for the best option, and then throws it to him.
Point after is good. First possession capped off by the touchdown, John.
It seems like they do this kind of thing every time I see them play. They like to start things off quickly on offense, then let the running game control the clock in the second half once they've established the lead.
Good distance. From the 2. Houston takes over on offense, looking to extend their lead.
Time's on your side here. Try to use as much of it as you can.
So they have 1st and 10 here. The Texans line up in a 4-3.
Blue, 53.
hole to open up inside.
The Texans with a four-man front. Pressure. Fires this one deep. On the sideline and out of bounds. At the end of 2, the score is 10-7. Oilers. Number 2 will be kicking off. The kick should be returnable. From the 11. Dallas trying to push this one all the way down the field for the lead. They'll play things tighter on the outside. The defense is going to play this one very tight. Hand it off. Number 95 is there on the stop at the 30. Number 22 rumbles forward for a gain of 4. It's second down and 6 to go. They line up in the I formation. Number 9 moves in motion. Drops back. A lot of running room, and there he goes. The Oilers recover. Good play by the defense to recover the fumble. After the fumble recovery, they'll set up shop at the 43. Number 38, the lone back, dropping back to pass on first down. Gets rid of it, behind him, and he has it. Still running. Comes up to make the play. They called it inadvertent.
You know, there's so many limbs flying and body parts moving around that you just tackle whatever you can and you grab anything that's moving. Sometimes you get a handful of mass.
The last red zone trip resulted in a field goal. Closing in, gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. He's taken down at the 6-yard line. He found the ball carrier to make his 4th stop of the game. 6 more yards and they'll put up 6.
Set. Riverside.
A little misdirection. Number 24 is there for the tackle at the 9. You know, John, he always seems to be in perfect position to make a play.
He's all about effort. His motor's always running at 100%, and he's got the experience to diagnose plays very quickly.
On the move. Right on target to the wide receiver. They get it in through the air.
This is a good play by the offense in the red zone. The wide receiver is going to break away right here and come up with a catch and the touchdown.
Set. Hey.
The point after is good. They have a double-digit lead now following that end zone trip. Number 2 looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. They'll return this one. From the 14-yard line. Number 22 is able to get it to the 27. Ball on their own 27. The Oilers line up in a 4-3. The rush is on. Under pressure. Great job getting in there to drag the quarterback down, and he picks up the sack.
And he'll make 2 or 3 plays like that in just about every game.
Now in 2nd and long after the sack. Only one man back. Gets the pass off. He was tipped. Number 7 got the coverage he was looking for, but a great defensive effort forces the incomplete pass. With the throw, complete for the wide receiver. Number 95 is there for the tackle. And they don't pick up nearly enough for the first down, John.
I'll tell you, this is such an odd decision. You've got to be able to execute a play with deeper options when you've got 3rd and long.
Nothing happening for the offense there, forced into a 3-and-out. 12. He's tackled almost immediately at the 39.
Tell your line to protect here. Tell your line to protect every play, not just here. You need to get some time back there and let someone get open.
The Texans come out in a dime package. Throws on the move. Right on target to the wide receiver. Receiver running and breaks free. The pass goes for 6.
When you get this kind of execution, you got a great chance of making a big play. Watch it here as everyone takes care of their assignment. The pass is thrown where the receiver can make the best play in the ball, and it's 6 points.
Set. Hey.
The point after is good. Great opening drive. It ends with the touchdown.
You know, this might be one of the best coaching staffs for making halftime adjustments. They always seem to be one step ahead.
Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 9. Loses the defense. The offense couldn't get anything going on their last drive, going 3 and out. 1st and 10. The backs are lined up in an I. Number 41 comes in motion. Hand it off to the back. Number 95 comes up to make the play at the 31-yard line.
He was looking for a place to run, but all those places were filled up with guys waiting to tackle him.
The Texans line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Going deep. The 40. Wide receiver has it. 29. He's there on the stop. Good read finding the single coverage in the secondary. They're within striking distance here. The Oilers with a 4-man front. Number 41 moved a little early there.
Yeah, the rule for the offensive line is once you put your hand down, you can't move until the ball snaps.
The Oilers line up in a 4-3. Going to the air on first down. Pressure coming. Great effort that time, John. He's clearly one of the best in the league.
Yeah, he's one of those guys who's been playing for a while now. And let me tell you, he might never be better than he is right now.
So at the end of the 3rd quarter, the score is 24-7. Oilers. The teams are set for the 4th quarter of play. 3 minutes remaining in the game. The Oilers come out in a 4-3. Here comes the play. With the pass, right on target to the wide receiver. They caught the heat, but it was a good throw by number 7.
That's a heck of a pass. He's got those big old defensive linemen flying right at him, and he showed great composure, making the right read and hitting his receiver.
Nice play fake. Gets rid of it. The wide receiver. They're going to spot this one at the 3-yard line. He records his 3rd tackle of the game.
This is a guy who comes to play. He seems to make big catches when they really need him. This time they needed to convert on 3rd down, and he's there for the reception and the 1st down.
There on the stop at the 1. They get some decent yardage on the run, but John, they're using up precious seconds.
What they really need to do is put the ball in the air. Put the pressure on the secondary.
They haven't managed a single trip into the red zone until just now in the 4th quarter. Touchdown. And this one isn't quite over.
I'll tell you, they just knocked that defensive line backwards on that play. Watch it here. The offensive line explodes off the ball. The defense can't get any penetration, and the runner is in the end zone.
The point after is good.
The team with the most discipline is the team that doesn't commit stupid penalties, and they're the team that usually executes better.
Number 3, trying for the onside kick. The onside kick is off. from the 47. That was perfect execution by the kicking team right there to recover the onside kick. 2-minute warning coming up. Number 7 back in the shotgun. Number 22 comes in motion. With the throw, this one ball's incomplete. They can't complete that short pass, and it's second down. Almost at the 2-minute mark now. They're making some changes up front. Drops back with the pass. The pass ball's incomplete. 2-minute warning coming up. Nickelback in this time. Slight change in the defensive alignment. With the throw, he was tipped.
He has a great feel for defending the pass, and he always seems to be in great position to make a play in the ball.
Number 89 was the intended receiver on that play. Well, it's really not much of a decision here. They have to go for it. The defense is going to play this one very tight. Drops back, gets the pass off. The offense turns the ball over on downs.
They needed to keep the ball and try to score. Maybe next time they may try something a little different from the playbook.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now. Number 38 is the deep back. Hand off to the tailback. Number 34 is there for the tackle at the 45-yard line.
Run it up the gut and keep that clock moving.
We're just about down to 1 minute. The Texans line up in a 4-3. Hand it off to the back. The 30, the 20, the 10, 5, touchdown, Oilers. And they landed their fourth quarter lead after the rushing touchdown.
Have a look at this big defensive lineman. He couldn't get to the quarterback, so he got his hands up and he knocked it down.
Number 8 comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good. The Oilers are now well positioned for a victory with virtually no time left for 3 scoring drives.
Yeah, the defense really needed to force a punt there. They couldn't get it done. This one is over.
Decent kick. We should have a return. From the 9-yard line.
If they want a shot in this one, they got to put something together on this drive. There just isn't much time left.
Just over a minute still to go. 5 wide receivers. Going to the air on first down. Going deep. He's got it. The 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Texans. Good job of running after the catch gets to the end zone. Number 3 comes in for the extra point. The point after is good. So following that touchdown, the score is 31-21. Oilers. And if they can't recover this onside kick, they're going to be in very serious jeopardy. Here's the onside kick. They don't get it. Houston already leading in this one sends their offensive unit back onto the field. A little over a minute left. The Texans come out in a nickel package.
Green, 64. Hey.
Hand it off. This one is spotted at the 33. It's 3 tackles so far for him today.
Time to give it to your halfback. Tell him to look for a hole to open up inside.
Houston goes with a 4-man front. Looking for room. Number 93 comes up to make the play at the 26. Pickup of about 5 that produces a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, and the offensive line did a pretty good job picking up the blitz, giving him the extra time he needed to find the hole.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Gets the pass off. Right on target to the wide receiver. Touchdown, Oilers. A great ball, and the throw is right there, hooking up for a fourth quarter touchdown. comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good. They take a commanding 17-point lead after getting that one into the end zone. Number 2 comes in to kick off. The kick should be returnable. From the 13-yard line. The Texans face an uphill battle as they begin this drive. At the 30-yard line, we're just about down to 1 minute. They'll go with the quarter defense. Number 7 sends a man in motion. Throws it. Incomplete. No choice here, John. They just have to keep throwing.
Yeah, they do. Running the ball isn't going to do a whole lot of good now.
A little over a minute left. A lot of speed on the field for the defense as they line up in the quarter. Gets rid of it. Almost intercepted.
They were in zone defense in perfect position to make the play. They let it get away.
Just over a minute still to go. Dropping back. Pressure. Throws it. Completed pass to the back. Number 39 makes the tackle. The offense is going to hurry things up here. Closing in. Pass was incomplete. And they can't convert on 4th down, John. I'd say the game is over right now.
Yeah, this game has been a lopsided affair. That play summed up their problems throughout the last 3 quarters.
Houston comes out in their nickel package. On the carry. Nice play finish. Under pressure. Gets the pass off. He can't bring it down inbounds. He was pressured as the defense forced the issue.
Yeah, and that's something the defensive coordinator mentioned in practice this week. Making the quarterback throw the ball before he's ready to throw it.
Set. Riverside.
He gets the carry. Number 34 is there on the stop at the 38.
These plays can end up with lost yards if the defense gets through or around their blocking quickly enough.
Number 13 is this week's selection for Snickers' hungriest player. Hand off to the tailback. Number 95 is there for the tackle at the 36-yard line.
You better kick it here.
Fourth and 9. And here's how they've done so far on 4th down. Drops back with the pass. Right on target to the wide receiver. Number 24 is there on the stop at the 25-yard line.
This is just a great play to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive. I mean, it's 4th down. You got one last shot to do it, and they do it perfectly.
So after that nice catch and run, here's a look at his stats. Pass play here on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Complete to the running back. Touchdown, Oilers. What an amazing performance. One touchdown pass after another. Number 8 comes in for the extra point. The point after is good. The Oilers pour it on with another score. Number 2 will be kicking off. Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 10.
Time's running out for them. So if they want to get back in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get into the end zone on this possession.
So this could be the last play of the game. This is going to do it. Barring a defensive foul, this will be the last play of the game. Here comes the play. Number 29 has it. The 30. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Oilers. Number 8 comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good. Not much of a contest. One team pouring it on for a big margin of victory.
For EA Sports, this is Al Michaels and John Madden wishing you a very pleasant good evening.